Hello there, new employee. I'm your new manager Tom. Welcome to your new workplace called the Pear Company. Thank you very much for this job. By the way, my name is Steve. Well, Steve, do you know what you will be doing here? Not really. Okay, well basically you need to know 3 things and you're on your way. First of all, booting the computer, then loading the operating system, and finally manually checking the system. And in each explain how and why system diagnostics tool are used. Oh well, that's not a problem, I've done this before. First of all, each computer system has built into it a range of tools to help the user determine its status. By status, we mean that they help determine if the system is working correctly or not. If a system is not working correctly, diagnostic tools can provide information vital to solving the problem. Okay, now what about booting the computer? Ah yes, booting a computer system involves turning the machine on, checking that power LEDs come on and that the screen reflects the expected activity of the system startup procedure. In a PC system, part of this procedure is the power on self-test or post-diagnostic tool. The post-diagnostic tool is built into the system and starts automatically when the system is turned on. Any failure related to a major component, such as motherboard, video, keyboard or drive failures, will be detected during the post phase of a computer system. The total failure of a major hardware component is easily detected. Less crucial devices that fail will normally be detected by the operating system as it loads and are dealt with in the next section. Most hardware systems such as computers and printers have a post tool to check that their major components are working properly, and the power on self-test diagnostic tool. During the PC computer system's loading phase, each of the main components are tested. The failure of any one of these systems would impair the computer's ability to operate. Such critical devices include the graphics card, motherboard resources, drives and input/output interfaces such as keyboard and graphics. To view the system's detected configuration more fully, examine the System Setup or CMOS tool. Some references may prefer to use the term BIOS in place of the term CMOS. They refer to the same tool. To enter this tool, users are normally required to press a key or key combination such as the Delete key or Shift plus F10 during the post sequence. Because these settings affect the operation of the PC, many companies password protect this tool so unauthorized users cannot access this area. Okay, good. What about loading the operating system? Once the post sequence has been completed, the system then looks for a boot device as the CMOS configuration dictates. From here the computer begins to load the series of services or programs that together form what is called the operating system. Normally the operating system's name and version will be displayed during this process. Common failures at this point may relate to the failure of minor hardware devices or incorrect configuration of devices that are physically okay. Any services or devices that fail to load are usually noted in a log file by the operating system. This file can then be examined at a later time to help determine what went wrong. Most Windows and Unix systems create log files during the loading process. These log files provide details that will alert you to errors. Many of the system log entries are fully explained in the operating system's documentation or the support section of their internet site. Good. And finally, manually checking the system. Most operating systems now work with the concept of plug-and-play devices. This simply means that when a new device is installed, the system will automatically detect it and install the most appropriate software drivers for it. A driver is a small piece of software written for a specific device. To make life simpler, many standard drivers are built into operating systems so they automatically work when installed. However, special features of that particular device model may only be available if the manufacturer's device driver is installed. All current PC and Mac operating systems provide you with tools to look at the devices installed on your computer. In this context, a tool is a small program that is designed to perform a limited, specialized role, such as providing information about a hardware device. In the graphical user interface, which Windows, Macintosh and most Unix-based operating systems have, the tool may be represented by an icon. It may also form the properties of an object represented on the desktop, such as my computer. In a text-based system, which Unix and Windows-based systems also have. The tool may be in the form of a specific command related to a specific device. Well done, you are now ready for this company.